Good morning, resellers. It's Saturday, about 9:30, 10 o'clock. We just got back from yard selling. We also swung by the thrift store. I had a big video game score with the Power of the Ask. I'm going to go over that in a little bit. Luigi's Mansion, some good killer games that he pulled out of his house. I didn't have out at the yard sale, so Power of the Ask is working. I'm going to start with this card first. Got a couple of figures, talking figures. They looked like brats to me. They weren't brats, but they still sell for $9 or $10. I got them for $1 each. Got this Dora plush for I think about $2. She probably goes for like 15. Got this Pac-Man handheld game. I wasn't sure on this, but for $1, I'm gonna take it and check it out. My guess, $10. This is probably my worst buy of the day. Mickey and Minnie salt shakers. I realized on the back they're from TJ Maxx, $10 price sticker. They're still kind of cool, but I paid $3 for them. I'll probably just sell them at my flea market stand for $5 and barely make a profit on it. Then I got I was at the stand asking on a price. I bought a hat, which actually I forgot to bring in, I think, from the van. But then they had these antique boxing gloves and baseball glove. I know they're worth some money, but I didn't have any idea what they were worth. And she's like, "What do you think you should pay for them?" And I'm like, "I really have no idea. All I know is I don't have time to do the research while I'm yard selling." So, and she's like, "Maybe 30." And I'm like, And I was like, I'll probably pass on that without doing research. And then she said 10. I'm like, yeah, I'll take them for 10. But she said their grandpa's they're definitely vintage and very old. So I'll have to figure it out and try to find some comps on that. Got this hair dryer for $1. I'll throw that to flea market for $5. Got a Starbucks tumbler mug, $1. Those go for $9 or $10. Couple Blu-rays for, I think they're a quarter or 50 cents. Christmas Vacation, Pitch Perfect 3. We sell Blu-rays for $3 at the flea market. We got the Incredibles figure, talking figure. Squeeze him, there he is making noise. We've sold that before for 15 or 20 bucks. We got it for $1. Oh no, $2, I'm sorry. Then we got another Blu-ray. We got 12 video games for $10. Nothing special on the titles, but the Dragon Ball Z should get the money back itself. Dragon Ball 2, I think. And Call of Duty, Destiny. Like I said, nothing special on those titles. Newer stuff, Call of Duty, Need for Speed. But they'll all sell for like $3 or $4 when we got them for less than $1 each because they're 14 and I offered 10. Or Minecraft, that might go for a little more than a couple dollars. Got the Putty Squad. We got Disney Infinity. We got PS4 Trials Fusion and Destiny. Again, not big on the titles, but for less than $1 a piece, can't go wrong on the video games. Next, I'm gonna just hit what we got at the thrift store. This was at the end of the day. I'm going to zigzag around by how I have it on the table. We got this Arrest and Trial DVD box set. It has $27.99 sticker. It's half price. I did not want to wait till 75% off on Monday because this sells for $50. I got it for $13. I got a box set the other day for $14 at the thrift store. I think I said in one of my videos. Yeah, maybe I didn't say it in that video. I never had a video for that one, but I sold it for $60 the same day. This goes for about $50. Got it for $14. You got to be on the lookout when you have full seasons of old shows on box sets. They aren't that common, so people are looking for them. This, I'm not even sure what it is. It's called The Jam. It's a bunch of CDs set in digitally remastered music. Apparently, I don't know. I bought it for $12.99. It's selling for like $60. And one just recently sold for $55, so I'm going to put out cheap $39.99. It should go fast. Got a cleaning kit for $1. These tongs, we've been just keep buying them. People laugh about this, but these Echo tongs, if they say Echo USA on them and they're $1, just buy them. They constantly sell $10 free shipping. Any newer stuff nowadays just falls apart. These are made in the USA. They're old and they'll last forever, so people like to buy those. Then we got this wireless subwoofer and soundbar for $16.99. People are trying to sell the set for $80 or $90 on eBay, but that's Samsung, and yeah, they're both Samsung. But a lot of people are trying to sell the whole set for $80 or $90, but the subwoofer is very heavy, so most people are just selling the soundbar for 50, but that should sell almost immediately for like 45. It won't be much. It'll be a double up though. Buzz Lightyear, big jumbo doll. People are getting like 35, 40 bucks for him. We got him for $5. Might set him down at the flea market for 20 bucks or wait for him to sell online. See whichever happens first. I'm going to throw him over here to the side to get him out of the way. Got this VCR, Panasonic VCR with manual and remote. I'm pretty sure this one's works. It's very clean. Like I said before in videos, especially with the remote, we're getting like 55, 60 for VCRs. Even if half of them work, if we're getting for $5 or less, that's a great profit margin. We got 3 fishing rods for 25 cents. I didn't even try to figure out the brands or model number, whether or not they're worth money. Some fishing rods, as you know, are worth a lot. Even if these aren't worth a lot, I could put them out at the flea market for $5 a piece, and we got them for 25 cents each, so can't go wrong for a quarter. Then we got a Apple keyboard and mouse, same place we got the VCR. He gave me 3 change for the Panasonic VCR off of 5, and then he said make an offer on that. I'm like, here, just take your $3 back. That sounds good to me. Then we got 3 items. We got this big Frozen craft set new. The box is a little torn at the top. They're selling it on eBay for like $60, $70. It would be a real pain to ship, so I'm thinking I might just keep that down at the flea market stand and put it out for 25 bucks. I paid 14 for that and 2 other items, so I feel like if I get 25 off that, I'm 11 in the profit. Then I got these 2 items for free. A Barbie laptop goes for about, it looks like $15. I'll probably just put that at the flea market for 10. It doesn't sell very often online. And this is kind of cool. It was at the stand. I just grabbed it with it. Discovery electronic lie detector. I can't imagine it would actually work. I think it's more kind of a gag gift for somebody you know that's telling some stories too often, saying they're going to work when they're not going to work, or just making up outlandish stories or something like that. Then you say, we need to hook you up with the Discovery electronic lie detector. Cool to have around as like a gag gift for friends. Then we got a bunch of Funkos. The Funkos, I'm kind of tired of Funko Pops, and I don't really like selling them online, so I'm going to sell them at my flea market stand. But this one, the Hocus Pocus one, was going for 35, 40 bucks, and I got all these for $14. The Hocus Pocus, I don't know if any of the prices on these, I haven't comped them. Stranger Things Max, Stranger Things Dustin, Stranger Things Max again, Fortnite Fish Stick, Fortnite Tomato Head, Fortnite Cuddle Team Leader. I may take these down to the video game store downstairs with a couple of the video games that might need rebuffed and see if he just is interested in any of them. But I don't know what they're going for. Bright Bomber. I think that's another Fortnite wild card. And another Dustin from Stranger Things. And then we got the wrestling figures. We are on the way home, and we stopped at the one development sale near our house before we went to the thrift store. And it didn't look like much in there. Most people didn't have much set up, but we found wrestling figures. A couple years back, right when we started this gig, we got a big bin of wrestling figures for $40 that we got 800 off of. This has about 26 of them. We threw in 20. Chris already looked through a couple of them. He knows there's some $10 or $15 ones from the 90s that'll, like 2 or 3 of them will pay for everything. Any of the ones that won't sell very well online, we'll just throw down at the flea market stand for 2 or 3 bucks. Then we got this Zelda picture. It's really cool. I want to get a good look at the whole picture because I already have friends on Facebook looking to get it. And yeah, that spotted right out to me. I'm gonna probably just sell it for like 20 bucks, or to a friend maybe I'll go down to 15. If I got it for $5, it'll go great at our flea market stand. And then we got another picture for, I guess he had $7.50 on it. I feel like we talked him down. I don't think we paid $7.50 for that, but even if we did, it's a great picture. It's got Captain America, Iron Man, Hawk, Spider-Man on it. Got a Slick Pro X45 boogie board. I don't know if that's personal use or if it was worth something. Chris picked that up. We got it for $1.50. Got a Miami Dolphins hamper for $3. That should go great at our flea market. I am going to save the big video game score for last. Normally I try to do it quicker, and not keep people in suspense, but I want to kill this shopping cart over here quick. Got a Chia Pet, $2. They'll sell $5 all day, new sealed. Apples to Apples sealed board game, 75 cents. I'll put that at the flea market for $5 or $10. Hungry Hippo sealed for 75 cents. And yes, I will pick up used Nike slides when they're 25 cents and put them on my flea market stand. Then we got this HP monitor. We looked up the model that goes for like 80 bucks, and the Ninja model that we just saw, a friend of ours just sold it for $40 on Marketplace. We got them both for 40. So if we sell the Ninja on Marketplace for 40 bucks, hypothetically, we'll have that monitor for free. We might keep that now that we built up a bigger shipping station in the warehouse. So we may just keep that monitor, but it's an $80 monitor. Then a couple more Blu-rays, 50 cents, 25 cents. 6 movies for 25 cents, Paranormal Activity. That might go for even more than like $3 for us. Simpsons movie, 25 cents, Blu-ray. Dunkirk, 25 cents. And then Stargate. Oh, this is only season 1, okay. So I looked up, the complete series goes for like $60. This is only season 1, but I got it for $1, so probably go for like 10 or 15. Richard Dean Anderson, most people know that he played MacGyver. And then last but not least, the biggest score of the day. And if you don't ask people, you won't find stuff like this. You could find stuff like this right at the beginning of the day if they have it out. But this gentleman had no video games out. He didn't even have anything I was interested in. But I asked him, hey, do you have any video games hidden away in the house? And he said, yeah, I have a few. They got my names written on some of them, so I didn't bother putting them out. I didn't think anybody would want them. I'm like, yeah, we're still interested. Some of the games just for playing are worth money anyway. So he came out. It's a big mix, and he gave me everything for $20. It's an absolute steal. So that stack with sports games, I told him I wasn't interested in those. I'll just take them if he just wants them gone. So I'm not going to get much off that stack at all. But then you look here, Luigi's Mansion. It's got the game. So what he's talking about, it's got a little writing there on the disc. I don't know if we can remove that with like some good cleaning products or buffer or anything like that. It does it in a manual anyway, but for somebody that just wants to play the game, instead of paying $50 for, we can put that out for $30, $35. It'll sell immediately. Mario Kart Double Dash, another $50 game with the manual. Again, writing on it. We'll have to interpret if we can get that off. If we can get that off, we're getting $50 for that. If we can't get it off, I'm pretty sure we can still get $40. Genesis Arcade Classics, still in the case. That, I don't know if that's a good game or not. Pokemon Moon, that's had no game in it, unfortunately. $30 game, but I saw people selling the empty case for $12 online. The case is in good shape, so I might be able to get $12 for that. V-Valley 3 for PS2. I didn't comp any of these PS2s yet, but I know NBA Street's a good title. That's a great game. That should probably be a $10 or $15 game. SpongeBob, Thrillville, Off the Rails, Looney Tunes Back in Action, Cabela's, and nothing special there. Bass Challenge, another sports game mixed in. We got Pac-Man Fever, though, for GameCube. That could be a good one. Madagascar for PlayStation 2. Got Beach Bandits for PlayStation 2. Animal Crossing, I think that one was empty when I looked. But, yeah, that didn't have the game. Sonic Mega Collection did have the game, though, however. 1080 Avalanche, Pac-Man Fever. Is that another Pac-Man Fever? I think one was for, oh yeah, Player's Choice, 2 versions of Pac-Man Fever and ATV. But yeah, like I said, the Luigi Mansion and Mario Kart, even in the condition they're in, if we can't fix them up at all, we're getting like $90 to $100 for those 2 games alone. And then Beatles, that's a $5, $10 game. A couple more Sega games, Triple Score, Sonic, Lion King, Arcade's Greatest Hits, World of Illusion, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck, and Pitfall. Pitfall's torn up a little, but for game playing, no problem there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have for you for today. I know there's a few items, stragglers in the van that I didn't quite get to when I was cleaning it out. But we had a pretty good day. I'd say I wouldn't rate it quite as good as last week. The $200 Lego set we got for $5 last week already sold for $200. And Wii Sports sold for $25, and the one Smash Brothers game sold for $15, like instantly. So we had some quick sellers. We got our money back right away, and I have a lot of inventory posted off that, but we did pretty good today. I'd just rate it pretty high, for especially after we got that video game store score and what we got at the thrift store at the end. But I hope everybody has a great weekend. Up here in Pennsylvania, it's gonna be really hot, so I'm about to get this up on YouTube for you guys to watch, and then I'm gonna head over to the pool. Everybody have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this content.